Hello to Kilster here on Cktv on YouTube. I'm here with um, I'm here to look at WWE 2K17 coming out last week. I'm getting it now on Thursday. I'm going to be getting it for the Xbox One. I actually have it on the Xbox 360, but the Xbox 360 game hasn't really updated. It's just updated the roster. It's the biggest roster ever in a wrestling game, and some amazing new stuff in this game this year, including a lot of um, including a lot of great extra things in the game, like the ON. There's going to be a lot of creation modes in the game. Create an arena, create a show. One of these days, I believe on 16 that I have it installed for the Xbox 360. With the Xbox One, I have an Xbox One, but it kind of broke. It doesn't take updates, so I don't really use that because of that. But I'm going to buy a new one out in a store. I'm going to buy it at GameStop. So when I buy that, I'll be getting it for a lot cheaper than I got the last one. So the last one I got about a year and 3/4, I'd say, ago, and it worked for about 4 or 5 months, but gave up on me then. That was pretty heartbreaking, but there you go. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this on the Xbox One because everybody's saying it's pretty much my one we pick with this game is the one's not. There'll be a great creation, a lot of great creation suite, of course, that the whole WWE universe, as they say, will be able to go into that and get their Hogan. But it's just a shame because you can't bring in custom music to the Xbox One games, which is a shame. It's a pity. But still, even still, it's going to be a great fun to play. Uh, I myself haven't been on YouTube lately. I was just looking there. It's August was my last, early August, about August 5th, I think, was on YouTube. Felt it was getting a bit. There was no point a lot of the time. It was because I think in my last 4 or 5 videos I've only had views of them. Not exactly, haven't exactly been very successful with the views. So I'm not giving up on YouTube, but I'm still waiting on an operation, and I'm still things are kind of going slow there, very dragged out. So it's nice to have interests and hobbies to be able to concentrate on. And I would like to get into doing a lot more YouTube stuff coming up to Christmas. I like doing the whole get into the atmosphere for Christmas and even Halloween. I might do a couple of videos before Halloween and then some more stuff leading up to Christmas. I usually have a concept or two I like to bring to the table uh, leading up to the big events like that. But update on what's happening with CKTV. A few more movie things coming up to Christmas. His own idea, and I'm going to um, join me next. Actually, man, after this one about the current state of affairs in the wrestling business. But right now, great stuff with WWE 2K17. Looking forward to giving you a review of it. And I'll be comparing it to 2K16 and stuff as well in one of my videos in the coming weeks. But it's a great game, as you can see. Brock Lesnar on the cover, and he is the main man doing both UFC and WWE. Of course, I'll go to the actual wrestling world and the game. This game is a pre-order incentive, and the Legends pack in this game was an interesting before it, and Psycho Sid. Also, you've got the Tom, you've got people, while as Brutus the Barber Beefcake and Greg the Hammer Valentine, and then Eddie Guerrero, a favorite of the Ruthless Aggression and Attitude Era, and then the showcase mode this year. There's no showcase mode to begin with this year, but there's a Hall of Fame showcase, which will be a DLC. And the Hall of Fame showcase includes the Von Erichs versus the Freebirds, which is a big staple match from the WCCW days. That'll be a big feature, and that means you get an arena for WCCW as well, which will be cool. Also, Diamond Dallas Page and Cactus Jack, Freebird 2. That's a good addition to the game as well. Others, fantasy match between Papa Shango and the Godfather, and that's the two personas, or two of the personas of Charles Wright. And you may remember he got his Kama Mustafa persona in 2K16. So 2K17, he gets his other two personas. So that's pretty cool. Also, the some big stuff coming your way as far as another couple of the special DLC showcases, including Sting versus Bret the Hitman Hart from Halloween Havoc 1998. That'll be as well. We'll see. Well, I can't think of. I think that's the at this stage. I think the big show from Iron DLC. So yeah, and with Bill Goldberg in the pre-order Havoc 98 arena, along with the Monday Nitro arena, so that's pretty cool as well. So there's be a big WCW factor in the game, big element, and there'll be a big element of the WWF, the old school WWF, and old school WCW, and the Attitude Era WWF, along with a few wee things like the WCCW and a few others. So there's big incentive there to download a lot of the wrestlers from them eras, which I love about these games. But without the and 34, 35 characters in the game, with the DLC, and before you download wrestlers, under 4 characters in the game, and that is the biggest ever characters in the WWE next gen comp era. Because remember, if you recall, WWE 2K15 minimized the characters, and there was only 60 in the game because they were getting everything right with the look of the game and everything. And then last year they gave us altogether about 140 characters, which was amazing. And now they've even upped that by about 15 to give us 154 or 55 characters. But unbelievable. And the Divas roster, because of this Divas Revolution, is the biggest we've the chat soon. It's been the coaster over and